This is a $5,500 money transfer. An organization paid me this money 1 week after starting a gig in the hottest and most lucrative industry in the remote job and business markets for 2023 and beyond. In this video, I'm going to show you, yes you, my beloved viewers, the Rod Squad, how to make just as much money working from home with no experience required. One of the companies I will show you in this video wants to cut you a check for $3,555.77 weekly. That's $88.89 an hour if you work a 40-hour work week for this entry-level position. And once you get good at this thing, trust me, you will be working less than 40 hours a week. So you will potentially make more than $88.89 an hour in salary and commissions. And this is just the beginning. Many professionals filling these types of roles that I will show you in this video have reported earning $400,000, $500,000 in months, not years, as long as they applied themselves and regularly educated and enhanced their skill sets. I will list the links to these job opportunities on our spreadsheet where I list a gargantuan variety of high-paying remote jobs and the ways that you can educate yourself to land them. You can find and click my link and your $50 coupon to the technology sales course and the other course offerings at Course Careers in the video description and top pinned comment below. You can also take a free technology sales course by registering and clicking on the button on the Course Careers page labeled sign up for free. And watch this video until the end because I am going to equip you with a resume template that you can tailor with your own abilities and track records so you can demonstrate to these hiring managers that your transferable skills make you the ideal candidate for these six-figure remote jobs. Ready? The HubSpot account executive small business. It's a sales job. It's remote. Hold on. I don't know how to sell tech. Registering for a technology sales course at Course Careers, a seasoned sales tech representative teaches you, yes you, my beloved viewers, how to become a six-figure earning sales tech Jedi, or SDR to be specific. As a prerequisite, the instructors of the technology sales course at Course Careers want you to read How to Win Friends and Influence People. Dale Carnegie wrote this classic piece of business literature. I don't think there is a billionaire on the planet who has not read this thing. As a matter of fact, I have followed the tips in this manual to allow me to write for and represent some of the most iconic and mainstream brands on the planet. This is the proverbial 4-4 that I'm waving to kick in that Fortune 500 boardroom door. Big up to Big Papa. As a prerequisite, the instructors of the technology sales course also want you to read a book entitled Spin Selling. This is the Amazon page for this book where you can purchase it. Nonetheless, keep watching because I am going to show you how you can read this and the other books that constitute prerequisites for this program, because there are video modules that actually cover these books absolutely for free. You don't have to pay me a dime, because if you look at the next book that is a prerequisite, it is entitled Fanatical Prospecting. This book teaches you how to execute social selling through telephone, email, text, and cold calling, more along the lines of the activities and tasks that you will complete becoming a sales tech representative selling digital products, of course. And I have listed the links to the PDF copies that you can access absolutely for free on our spreadsheet entitled Remote Work. On row 2, you've got How to Win Friends and Influence People. Row 3, Spin Selling. And 4, Fanatical Prospecting. And although the instructors of this course have not mandated that you read it, I have read Way of the Wolf. Not financial advice, but I have included a link to the free copy on row 5. This is Jordan Belfort. Many of you already know that Leonardo DiCaprio, the Basketball Diaries dopehead, played Jordan Belfort in the blockbuster hit The Wolf of Wall Street. Although Mr. Belfort has his past, the reportedly former cokehead can flip. As a matter of fact, I was able to close that $5,500 transfer that I showed you in the beginning of the video with the script that I wrote following the structure that Mr. Belfort teaches in this book. The account executive small business sales role. It's remote, currently accepting applications for Q2. 23 start dates. As a growth specialist, account executive on the direct sales team, you will identify, source, and close net new business opportunities that fall within the small business space, 1 to 25 employees. Using strong consultative selling skills, you will balance primarily self-sourced leads for your pipeline in addition to qualifying inbound leads. This role will require a team member with strong prospecting skills, a strong commitment to win, and the desire to continue growing in a SaaS sales career. If you have been operating your own small business, if many of you who have been watching me from the jump, where I've been telling you about the economic injury disaster loan and all kinds of relief programs for which your small business or your side hustle qualified, you had to be a salesperson. You had to be in the practice of always consulting people on what's the best route they should take when making their purchases. So you have experience for this thing. Let's go ahead and take a look at what they look for in terms of the type of profile and experience. Have at least 1 year of net new closing experience. SaaS experience is a plus, but not required. Let me let you in on a little secret. All of you have been selling a countless number of things, needs, and wants for your entire lives. Women, when you ask your husband which bikini looks better on you because you want him to buy you one, sales professionals call that question an alternative close. You are selling something. When your child brings you the bottle of juice or the box of cereal so you could serve her some, she is selling something. As kids, many of us approached the cash register with a toy we wanted, assuming that our guardians would buy it. Sales masters say that anyone who executes these moves takes on an assumptive attitude. You can read how my 5-year-old son used to persuade and sell me to do things for him on my Forbes article titled, "What a 5-Year-Old Can Teach You About Sales." We all have sales skills. The adage that reads that everything in life is a sale is 100% authentic because everything is for sale. All of you have sales skills and you can successfully execute these 6-figure remote jobs involving the selling of digital products. You have been doing it all your lives. When an organization posts a job listing requiring only 1 year of experience or less, they typically are not able to fill these types of, quote, junior roles. And they are junior entry-level roles. But let's take a look at how much this junior role actually pays. $140,000 to $160,000 USD annually. In this role, you'll get to position the value of HubSpot software and the inbound methodology to small and medium-sized businesses, educate and guide prospects through the sales cycle, average 30 days, to help them learn how HubSpot can grow their business. Who of you have not educated people wherever it is that you've worked, whether you worked in McDonald's, whether you worked driving Uber, whatever? Take a look at the resume template and just peep how I have taken some transferable skills that many of you may already possess so you can show the hiring manager of this position that you are the ideal candidate for it. Right here, I always add a logo to my resume just to stand out because you have to pop out among the pile of other resumes. Remember, it's competitive, survival of the fit. My objective, let me go ahead and remove one part right here because I doubled up on it. I am a highly motivated and adaptable professional with a diverse background and strong transferable skills, seeking a growth specialist account executive role to utilize my consultative selling abilities and commitment to success in driving growth for small and medium-sized businesses. I am eager to leverage my experience in customer service, sales, and relationship building to contribute to HubSpot's mission and vision. And if you look down, you will see that I included professional experience learning how to perform technology sales through this organization called Course Careers. You see, through Course Careers, you will learn how to sell digital products. This organization will teach you how to perform cold calls, how to do cold emails, how to build your LinkedIn profile, how to build your brand to better sell your digital products online. Just peep the testimonial page. From working at McDonald's to making $120,000 as a tech sales career. Mr. Donovan Spruyels, I hope I pronounced your name right, and you have a countless amount of testimonials using this. I got an inside look, and they do teach you the foundation in terms of language, jargon, terminology, the different tactics that you will execute in order to be successful at digital product sales. Customer service rep breaks into tech sales, security guard lands role as an account executive, former preschool teacher lands job in tech sales. They are all landing entry-level positions. You have to remember, sales is a bit more about you being a people person than being a half cyborg Terminator. You don't have to have Emperor Palpatine lift you up on a robotic jack so they can replace all of your limbs with cyborg claws and feet and scuba gear. If you've been watching many of my previous videos, you may know when I've told you that the best way for me to have networked, to work with mainstream brands and selling millions of dollars in digital products has been by always networking with the mindset, with the following words, leading my objective. What can I do for you? How do I bring value to the table? That's how I have been able to write for Forbes, how I've been able to close deals with iconic organizations. I've worked with the AOL organization, with the Nielsen Company, with the 2012 Barack Obama presidential campaign. The skills with which Course Careers equips you to earn salaries of $80,000, $100,000, $200,000, $300,000, including commissions and bonuses. They teach you how to perform discovery calls where you find out what the prospect's needs are, prospecting, recon, how to collect data on companies that will benefit from buying your application, how to write your transferable skills that fill in the qualifications or criteria for a sales development representative role. They hold mock interviews so you can learn how to interview for these high-paying positions. And Course Careers hosts a graduate portal. On the graduate portal, you can fill out your profile with your experience, portfolio, and skills, and share your professional profile when you apply for a job. Plus, there are a smorgasbord of organizations that partner with Course Careers, so they help you with job placement. They're always looking for the candidates. They're always looking for SDRs that score well when taking the tests during this training. And it's pretty easy. Listen, if you are an entrepreneur, you survived through the pandemic, you have sales skills already. They are simply filling you in with the terminology, with all of the jargon required so you are able to specifically execute and meet quotas and perform full cycle sales systems. You could do this. The beauty of learning how to become a sales development representative for digital products through Course Careers is that it only costs $500. You can complete the course in a month, in 2 months, in 3 months. It all depends on how much time and effort you put into learning and taking the tests. But hold on, if you use my coupon code ROD50, Course Careers will take $50 off the $500 and it'll only come out to $449 because it's $499 actually for an education that can land you a six-figure job. Not financial advice. I'm going to take the course and see who bites in a future video. Here's some more testimonials on track to make $140,000 at 21 years old, 2 years after Course Careers to $150,000, $35,000 dog walker to $80,000 tech sales in 2 weeks, HR admin doubled salary in 8 weeks. You can find and click my link and your $50 coupon to the technology sales course and the other course offerings at Course Careers in the video description and top pinned comment below. You can also take a free technology sales course by registering and clicking on the button on the Course Careers page labeled sign up for free. Partnered with this organization and I do get a cut. So if you want to support the channel, buying through my affiliate link, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. It will allow me to deliver more of these resources so you can land these remote jobs, so you can provide for your family and utterly change your life once you get involved in tech. Because once you're working one of these jobs, you may want to continue learning other technologies so you can earn even more money. Remember, it's all about continually educating yourself on a regular basis so you are able to earn as much money as possible to help and save and feed your families and ultimately save this planet. Just take a look at the digital product sales job listings on Simply Hired, software sales and merchant services consultant. Estimated $74.3 thousand to $94.1 thousand a year for full stream regional sales manager. Job details right here, full job description. Well, this requires 4 to 8 years of hunting experience in IT service sales, solution consultant, insurity, remote. Right here, $93,000 to $118,000 a year. And I have linked that on our spreadsheet where you can find links to a gargantuan variety of remote jobs and the way for you to educate yourself to be able to land these jobs. I have a whole new tab, 419. You can find this remote work spreadsheet on the Grants for Everyone spreadsheet on the Work From Home tab. On the first row, it reads Work From Home spreadsheet, and this is the link. Just click it, go to 4/19/2023, and you've got all of this right here. And these educational resources, including but not limited to course careers, which, like I told you, I already took some of the classes. It's fairly simple. You don't have to be very technological proficient in order to understand it. And as promised, here are the links to the resume templates that I told you about. But first, let's go ahead and take a look at another job listing that I wanted to show you because I did not see any experience required for it. A technical consultant, which is part technologist and part salesperson. And they typically want someone who is sales savvy because for some people that are highly technical, they couldn't sell water to a Bedouin. Our company, changing the world through digital experiences, is what Adobe's all about. We give everyone from emerging artists to global brands everything they need to design and deliver exceptional digital experiences. If you have used Photoshop or Adobe Premiere, such as what I am using right now to edit this video, then you know about Adobe. The challenge: marketers are increasingly relying on Adobe to help them solve their biggest challenges and increase loyalty retention. What you'll do: implement Adobe Campaign on time and on budget using database technologies, programming languages, and web technologies. I don't know about database technologies and web technologies, Neil. However, what did I tell you in the beginning of the video? You've got to listen. I will link you to ways to educate yourself so you can land these things. Again, they want someone who is sales proficient, first and foremost. Remember, that's what drives business growth, the sales. So if you could perform sales, doesn't matter. If you don't know how to type an email, they'll teach you how to do that. But if you can sell somebody, forget about it. You got it. Kind of like that movie, The Internship. But these guys go to intern for Google. They got the jobs because they were salespeople, not because they were highly proficient. They didn't know anything about computers. They couldn't tell you the difference between RAM and ROM. JavaScript tutorials. Right here, W3 Schools. And if you go back to our spreadsheet, the Grants for Everyone, on the Free Education tab, you have all kinds of technological resources for you to learn whatever technology that a particular position requires. So again, let's go back to the listing. What you need to succeed: eagerness to learn new applications of traditional technologies. Look, proficiency in SQL development, including ETL implementation. Now, if we go to W3 Schools, they have a course for that. SQL right here. You can learn how to do SQL. They probably only want you to do the basics, just enough to be able to do something real quick. And then they'll probably have more experienced technicians that'll be able to perform more complex projects. But if you are good at persuading people to adopt these products in their organizations, trust me, the rest is going to be a piece of cake. You'll get to the point where you don't even have to code and do more of the technical stuff. They'll assign people to you. SQL, proficiency in scripting, programming, JavaScript preferred. Go back to the same one right here, JavaScript tutorial. And if you go to YouTube and simply perform a query for a JavaScript tutorial, there is no shortage of JavaScript tutorials here, right here. Learn JavaScript, full course for beginners, JavaScript full course. Look at this. Hours and hours of content. Look, 11 hours. This is all for free right here. Not financial advice, simply what I've done to learn these technologies so I could qualify for these types of positions. And once you work in technology, as I said, the hottest and most lucrative industry in the remote job and business market, from the 2000s and beyond 2023, 2024. You get spoiled. They give you budgets to do things. It's a life-altering experience. It is what saved my life. I'm from the streets. I'm from the hood. I did not know the difference between Ethernet and internet. Nonetheless, I studied until 4 a.m. when I first got a help desk job for an ISP, Bell South, in Florida, and I passed the test that showed the recruiter that I was qualified for the job. Perfect score. $12 an hour back then. This was back in 03 or 04, if I'm not mistaken. Nonetheless, it gave me my start. That's where all the internet emperors ran all those Ethernet cables through my veins, and now I'm part robot. I can perform any of these tasks that this organization lists as the requirements. Look, excitement about being a part of rapidly growing team with evolving responsibilities, ability to articulate and convey technical concepts to a mixed audience of senior technical and business executives. So you have to speak to senior technical and business executives. You are like the liaison. So you don't have to be the hottest coder on the block. Proficiency in implementing enterprise software. A lot of this, when you're implementing enterprise software, doesn't require a lot of coding. It typically just requires using the applications that will install the applications on people's computers, familiarity with XML. W3 Schools has that. Ability to travel to customer sites. If you're doing Uber, DoorDash, whatever, you've got a vehicle, that's all you have to do. Passion about the customer experience and driving customer success. That is the key. And that's among the top priorities that they list on this job listing. Just another way of saying you have to know how to sell something. And I have linked you to even more jobs right here on LinkedIn. Performing digital product sales. Look, $100,000 to $150,000 a year. Sales lead. This job was created US remote. Take a look. They don't even list how much experience because they don't want to disqualify people. They want to see how good you are. And now with this HubSpot thing, let me just give you a quick hack. They want account executives. So they want you to sell the HubSpot product, which is basically a customer relationship management system. It's where you enter information about your customers and you track everything that they're doing. So you track when they opened an email, you tracked when they picked up the phone. What did they say? What was their budget? You track all of this information. You start to collect data right on this CRM system. So use the HubSpot CRM. They actually have a free plan so you can manage your own job search. Take a look. There's an article right on HubSpot.com entitled How to Organize Your Job Hunt in HubSpot CRM. When I was a student, I was searching for jobs on Google, Indeed, Craigslist. Read the job descriptions and required qualifications. Right here, what is a CRM? CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management. HubSpot CRM, see, that's one of the products that you help organizations adopt if you are able to score this gig. HubSpot CRM is specifically designed to help sales reps track their sales, regardless of what kind of job you're hoping to get. Right now, you're acting as if you are in sales. How to get started? HubSpot CRM is 100% free, so all you have to do is go to HubSpot.com/CRM. You click Get Free CRM, you enter in some of your businesses and your personal details, and then you just go through like the quick start or the manual setup, build a B2B sales process, boom, next, setting up your account with customized features. Learn everything that you can learn about this. HubSpot has all kinds of educational resources so you can learn how to operate this CRM. We've customized your account. See what's been customized. Look, branding features, website pop-ups, embedded chats, all this stuff. Look, your user guide right here. All kinds of information that you can consume so you can learn how to be more efficient at selling yourself, because that's all landing a job or a remote job is. It's the process of selling yourself. The beauty of landing a remote job is that you only have to land one. Peep the resume templates with which I have equipped you, tailored for these positions. Nonetheless, as you learn how to perform these jobs using ideally Course Careers and the other resources that I have listed, you will further tailor this resume using your capabilities and all of the skills that you acquire as you pick up the skills required to be successful at one of these roles. The Adobe technical sales position. I am a driven and innovative professional with a passion for technology and customer success. Right here, eager to contribute to developing and implementing cutting-edge Adobe solutions while fostering a customer-centric approach. You want your career objective to be very specific to the role for which you are applying. You add your address, phone number, email. As a highly motivated individual passionate about technology sales, I have recently completed an intensive online course in technology sales development. You start off, if you don't have relevant experience, with the Course Careers Sales Development Representative training that you ideally will undergo. Course Careers provides a comprehensive 3-month online course dedicated to developing technology sales skills, acquire a comprehensive understanding of sales development fundamentals, gain knowledge in sales terminology, organizational structure, ideal customer, your business. Perhaps you sold and managed installation of $5 million in engineering equipment. Of course, you do not want to use this template word for word. You want to tailor this resume with your own abilities and track records and find what are the transferable skills that you can list so you can show the hiring manager that you are the ideal candidate for these positions. As we scroll down, what are the accomplishments for your business? Built and launched my business website in 2 days using PHP, JavaScript, HTML, CSS, delivered excellent customer service, ensuring timely pickups as an Uber and DoorDash driver, demonstrated strong sales abilities by upselling various services and promotions to passengers, cultivated long-lasting relationships with customers. Course Careers is your education, and here are some of the skills. Excellent written and verbal communication, prospecting, cold calling, researching. You will learn all of these sales disciplines if you take the Course Careers class. Proficiency in SQL development and ETL implementations. Again, I showed you resources on how you can learn how to do this stuff. Passion for customer experience and driving customer success in my roles as an Uber and DoorDash driver. Of course, if you never drove for Uber or DoorDash, then you want to include what type of skills you have. For the HubSpot role, I am a highly motivated and adaptable professional with a diverse background and strong transferable skills, seeking a growth specialist account executive role to utilize my consultative selling abilities and commitment to success in driving growth for small and medium-sized businesses. I am eager to leverage my experience in customer service, sales, and relationship building, contribute to HubSpot's mission and vision. Again, very targeted to the role for which you are applying. So the organization actually sees that you are interested solely in that role. And you could find the links to these templates on our spreadsheet where I link all the resources for work from home jobs, the remote work spreadsheet. Right here's the Adobe resume template. Here's the HubSpot resume template. And I included another because there was another job that HubSpot had listed called the channel account executive. They did not list any experience requirements. They must have received a number of resumes and applications because they actually took that role down. They probably hired, but it was an excellent role because it required absolutely no experience. Here it goes. Channel account executive, sales remote USA. They don't have it. If you refresh the page, this will disappear. But take a look. This was a lot simpler. Manage 20 to 50 partner relationships and build a sales pipeline by working with your partners to exceed sales goals. Develop a long-term successful strategy with your partners and your book of business. Look, nowhere do they list any yearly experience criteria. And take a look, $130,000 to $500,000 USD annually. That's like a $3,942.31 check weekly. Unfortunately, if you click the refresh button, it disappears. They don't have that job open anymore, but I've included the link to that template. Let me go ahead and share it. Anyone with a link right here, just in case you run into another position that's just like it, or perhaps HubSpot will list that position again. To access all of the links that I covered in this video, subscribe to our newsletter at bit.ly/Neil Rod. Drop your email address, drop your name, and the welcome email will send you a link to our Grants for Everyone spreadsheet that links to the work from home spreadsheet where you have access to all of these job listings, career course. Like I said, use my code ROD50 and you get $50 off. Watch the video you see on the screen right now.